Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I used browns and neutral colors for this makeup look. I did a cut crease, and for easy steps to follow, please continue watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let's get to the video. Okay, first we're going to be starting with my eyebrows. I already did a eyebrow tutorial, so if you didn't already, check that out. Then the link will be in the description. So I will just speed up this process of me doing my eyebrows. Now that I'm done with my eyebrows, we're going to be starting with the eyeshadow. I like to use this really light foundation on my eyelids. It's just so creamy and thick. So I use that on my eyelids as the eye primer. And I just put it all over my lids for the base coat. Now that I have my base down, I want to blend it out so that we have a nice even coat around the lid. Now I'm going to take my 35O Nature Glow Morphe palette. I'm going to take the color up front and put that all over my foundation base on my eyelid. This is just going to make it easier to blend my eyeshadows. Now I'm taking the color Wannabe in the Morphe palette and putting that in my crease. This is going to be our transition color. You're going to want to blend this really well because all your colors will have to mix into each other and not look too harsh or drastic. Now in the same Morphe palette, we're going to go into the color Choco and deepen up our crease because we want a deeper and more depth color. I'm using a fluffy brush for this. Now to even deepen up the crease even more on the outer edges, we are going to use the color Unreal in our palette and focusing on the edges, just blend it out and make it more dark. Now we want the colors to transition into each other very well, so I'm taking the brush that I was using before with the other crease colors and blending everything together. Now it's time to cut the crease. I have already cut one of my creases, but I'm going to show you on the other eyelid how I cut the crease. Taking the foundation that I use as my eye base, since it's so creamy, I want to use it because it's easy to control. You want to find where your crease is and where you want to cut it. This is very important, knowing how you are going to do it. I start from using this flat brush from the inner corner, patting and just making a dot where I want to cut my crease, and also in the middle, so I have a guide for myself. Then using the pat, I just start connecting everything. I like to pat because it gives me a more precise definition. Sliding your brush can cause you to accidentally slip or something, so I just like to pat it. It still gives me that straight and clean cut crease. Then we're going to fill in our cut crease and fix up anything we made a mistake of. That same Morphe palette, we're going to use up front once again, just to go over our cut crease and put some powder on top of that cream. doing this is just going to set everything in place and make sure nothing is moving. After this, I went into Wannabe once again, and I'm going to take a new fluffy brush and just starting from the outer of my eyelid, just fluff it. We're basically packing it on. You don't want to be too rough with this because you want the cut crease to still show. But we're just going to pack it on. I went all the way to close in the middle of my eyelid. I'm basically going to be creating a ombre look. So in the inner corner it will be lighter and the outer corner will be darker, but not as dark as my crease. As you can see, everything is blended out. I just moved from the outer corner to inner corner, not touching the very inner corner so it could be extremely light. And now we're going to be doing the same thing on our other lid. Hopefully you can see better. We're packing it on in the outer corner first, and with the remainder on the brush we move towards the middle of our eyelid. Now I decided that I wanted to do some black wing eyeliner, which is what I'm showing you right here. Finishing with my eyes, I like to go in with color corrector under my eyes and also on top of my lip. I'm using orange color corrector. It's great for your dark areas, just to brighten them up, just for extra coverage under your foundation. Now I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me, the dewy one, in the color Coconut. I'm just going to take a brush and just put my foundation all over my face. After that, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and blend that out. Now I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Warm Honey, and I'm going to be using it under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, and also on my cheek. Concealer is great for highlighting the parts of your face that need to be highlighted. Then we are going to take our sponge and blend it out. Once again, blending is very important. You don't want any harsh lines or anything like that, so just take your time when it comes to blending. Once I'm done with all that blending, I'm going to take my airspun powder and we're just gonna set everything in place. I like to use my sponge when I'm working under my eyes, just to press in the powder really well. This makes a huge difference when you're doing your makeup. I highly suggest. I like to go very lightly on my chin and also on my forehead and my smile lines. Once you're there, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just blend everything out. Make sure all the powder is gone. Have the excess powder all over my face. Then I'm taking more powder for the rest of my face, just to set the makeup in. Now it's time to contour. I'm going to take this small fluffy brush and just contour my cheeks and my forehead. Now that we're almost done with our face makeup, we're going to go into our lower lash line and take the colors that we used on the crease and put that on our lower lash line just to complete the final eyeshadow look. It makes everything come together. Then I'm going to go into our Morphe palette and take the color Clear and put that on our brow bone, just to add some shimmer and shine. It glows so well. I just took that on my hand and just add some in the inner corner for some shine. And that completes the eyeshadow look. Now it's time for setting spray. I'm using MAC Fix Plus. This works wonders, I promise you. I highly suggest. And now we are going to go in with my Milani, my favorite Milani highlighter I love so much. And just highlight. If you want to glow, I promise this is the highlight for you, and it's so affordable. Next, we're going to put on our eyelashes. Yes, I do put eyelashes just with my fingers. Tweezers just don't work for me. I don't know. I just feel more in control when I use my fingers. But yeah, I do take 2 seconds to put on my eyelashes also. But I just put some glue on the eyelash and just plop them right on. I'm going to be doing the same lip combination I did in my Get Ready With Me. So if you have not watched that, I highly suggest, because it was extremely great and we had a great chat. But yeah, just gonna start off with lip liner, go in with liquid lipstick, and finish off with some Balm lip gloss. This is the final makeup look. It came out so cute. This cut crease is everything. I hope you guys enjoy it and the steps were easy for you to follow. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. And yeah, bye guys.